The views and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right, y'all, let's get real. What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And yes, I'm your boy AT2. How everybody doing? How everybody living? How everybody feeling? Now, I know Casey asked me if I could start early. I started a minute early, so that's all you get. You know, usually I'm late, so at least I started early this time. But make sure when you guys come in to hit the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and make sure you hit that notification bell and press all, because YouTube is telling me it's only giving my notifications to 1% of my subscribers. What's 1% of 30%? Isn't that like 30 people or some shit? No, it's 300. Never mind. You know I didn't finish college, so I ain't that good with math, but I know how to count my money. But I don't have any money, so it's easy to count money when you don't have any money. But you can always donate to the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo if you like to. But what's up, everybody? Let me say what's up to the people. What's up, Drea? Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Goomba taking a break. You know what, Drea? You are right about that. He's taking a break because I have a feeling he's coming back. What's up, Charles? Thank you for coming. Debbie, thank you. Shout out to all my members, by the way. Vernice, thank you for coming. Quiet D. Trouble Woman, thank you for coming. It's funny how your name is Trouble Woman and you said Jag Crazy. What's up, Scarlett? Thank you for coming. Robin's Nest, thank you. Veronica, Hamilton, Lisa. Shout out to everybody on Facebook. We have Hamilton, we have Tony. I see a few of you from Facebook in there. Hit that like button as well, too. Casey, of course. Debbie, Niqua, thank you for coming. Patricia, thank you. Okay, we got everybody. Detroit up in the house. Who from the Dirty D? Shout out to Detroit, everybody in Detroit. Thank you, Cherie, for coming. What's up, Inspired by You? Thank you, Miss Frazier. All right. Enough of the intros. Bunny, I see you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I don't know if you want me to say your name or not, but thank you. I appreciate that. Anyway, so the whole Jaguar Wright, I done took me like a 3-day break from her, but it seems like the craziness is still going on. It has not ended. I think it reached its peak yesterday because of that phone call that she had. And I was going to play it and then we're going to stop it, pause it, stop it, play it. But from what I can remember, I can just, brief y'all on it. You know what I mean? I don't need to like tell y'all like I'm pretty sure every channel done played that damn phone call, y'all already. And I'm talking about the one when she was on the phone with the mayor office, and then she was on the phone with the VA and stuff like that. Y'all already listened to that probably 100 times already. I don't need to play it again. So I can just give you my thoughts. Okay. And like Drea said, the whole break thing, right? I do believe that Goomba is taking a break. I don't think he's fully, I think he's still under a trance, like he's still hypnotized, Sometimes the vagina will do that. It'll put you in a trance. It will hypnotize you. And so I think he is still hypnotized by whatever, the pheromones or whatever Jag has. He's still hypnotized by it. I do respect him because he has not gone in on Jag. He has not gone in on her. And what I mean by that is that you haven't really heard him like really like cuss her out or like yell at her. Like, he might have a few exchange of words, but I the Yoni trans. That's what he going through. He might have a few exchange of words, when she getting on him, and like, shut the fuck up, or something like that. But he hasn't really gone in. He's been right. He's been real polite, honestly, to me. And maybe because I'm a man, so I think as long as a man doesn't call a woman a B word, I think it's fine. He can call her everything else but the B word. So maybe that's why I think it's polite. But let me know, ladies, do you think that he has been polite? Um, I think he has been very polite to her. And he shouldn't be. Like I told everybody, once you took that funky Yoni, not the funky Yoni, the diaper Yoni, once you cross the line talking about somebody's mama, and especially a man's mama, you cross the line. It doesn't matter if the mama is the worst person in the world. Like I told you guys, once you cross that line, it's over with. And it's one thing, you have a difference of opinion or something like that, right? But the poll is at 95. Who the hell voted? I'm just kidding. Everybody allowed to have their opinion. But when you're saying things like his mom used to perform acts on him, that's crazy to me. That was way over line. And here's my thing too, because some people feel like, oh, I can put your essay story out there. And y'all know what I mean by essay. Somebody can put it in the chat what I mean by essay. But I can put your essay out there and put you on blast. Maybe even if it is true or not true, that was not Jag's story to tell. That's his story to tell if whatever story about his mom is true. That was his story to tell. So you putting that out there that this man mom did this, and then oh yeah, the inbred thing too, like inbred and all this. So like, why are you doing that? And obviously you must love his inbred ass because you with him, you married him. So now he's inbred because you're pissed off or you're mad at him, and you're just spewing out bullshit. And this lets you know too, Jag will just spew out anything that comes to her mind. She'll just spew it out. She don't care if it's true. She doesn't care if it's hurtful, disgusting, whatever. She's just going to say it. So as far as Jag, she don't got no rules, no nothing. Remember we did the list of who's a doo-doo mama and who not a doo-doo mama? Jag is a doo-doo mama. That's a good question. Where is Sam? I don't know. I'm guessing he's back at the house. So is Legina and her mom. I'm guessing they're still at the house. And Jag is just going crazy online and doing whatever she wants to. At this point, I know we shouldn't say the word crazy and stuff like that when we're talking about mental health. But the reason why I am going to say it is because yes, Jag suffers from mental health issues. However, she is very much in control of what she is doing. Just like I told you guys, every time she gets on the phone with somebody, she's saying, "You're going to be on YouTube. Look at you. You're going to be on YouTube." And she's showing people her phone saying that they're going to be on YouTube and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So every time she gets into an argument with somebody, damn, how you said they together? Oh, damn. I don't know if that's true or not. I can't say that, but hey, to each his own, right? But every time she's all like, "You going on YouTube? You going on YouTube?" And so her thing is like, I told you guys, no matter how bad this situation gets with Jag, as long as it's being talked about and her name is trending, she is going to push it to the limit. And that's what she's doing right now with Goomba. She's pushing it to the limit. So Jag will go as far as harming herself just to have Goomba to force Goomba to come back. That's what she's doing. That's why she's calling all these people. That's why she's calling the VA hotline, which you should not be calling the VA hotline, because the one thing, you're not a veteran, and another thing, the hotline is used for emergencies, like if somebody is going through something. We don't see Goomba online talking about he's going to hurt himself. Has anyone heard that Goomba said he was going to harm himself? We have not heard that. Let me know if you guys have heard that. 30 seconds. Has Goomba said he was going to harm himself? Right. He has not said that he was going to harm himself. That's why I'm all like, you got to stop saying that. You don't put that on people, have them do a wellness check and do this and that. The only person that's acting crazy is your ass. So if anything, they're going to be like, yo, this crazy woman done called, cuss us out, said we're going to be famous on the YouTube. And trust me, you don't get famous off of YouTube like that. There's a lot more work and like that gets you the fame on YouTube, but you ain't gonna be blowing up like that. So whatever you know message that she's trying to get out there, that everybody that's on the YouTube is going to be famous, that she argue with and fight. No, if anything, those people that she be fighting with, as far as like the cops, especially the lady on the hotline, she did not deserve what she said, and we'll get into that. Just everybody that Jag has talked to, we are looking at them like, yo, we feel so bad for y'all that y'all went through this. We're not looking at her like, oh my God, they're treating Jag wrong. I don't think nobody has thought that. Y'all can let me know, but nobody has looked at Jag's lives and went like, oh my God, she's the victim. No, she has been the one acting erratic. She has been the one, showing her ass, as they say, the figure of speech, showing her ass. She literally has been doing that. She almost as bad. She might as well show her ass like Tokyo Tony did. Remember that video of Tokyo Tony, nasty, stanky ass, bending over and farting and sharting on herself? Yeah, y'all remember that. So Jag might as well show her ass. But the hotline stayed professional regardless. How Jag tried to provoke. Yes, very much tried to provoke her. You're right about that. And the thing is that they're trained to kind of deal with that. I've never worked in emergency, but my background, I worked in escalations and stuff like that. And so when situations be escalated, customers would say certain shit, and you had to kind of just soak it up and just be like, all right. I apologize, ma'am. I apologize, sir. Okay. We'll try to help you. I've been in those situations where they have been escalated, and I've had to just deal with the disrespect. And I don't think nobody's job warrants them or pays them enough to deal with disrespect like that. You know what I mean? It definitely does not pay them enough to deal with that. Because I sure would have lost my job and hung up that fucking phone. 99% thing she say is a lie. Right. She made up the whole story about the cop that arrested her right in front of us. This is why you can't believe all women. Now, Crypto, don't say that. Come on now. We can't believe liars. That's what I'll say. What's up, Mitchell? Thank you for coming. Just curious. Okay, I do have a mod in here. Thank you for coming. And make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button. And thank you for the super chat, Crypto. I appreciate that. But yeah, you definitely cannot trust liars. She keeps on running with this narrative that, she was abused, she's hurt, she's this, she's that. We didn't see her being abused. We didn't see her do this and that. For her to be so abused and they did this and that to her, she's very active. You know what I mean? Now, I know when people get hurt. What's up, Nicole? I know when people get hurt, they're not really active out there she's doing way too much to be so hurt and bruised up and all this stuff. She swears that she's going to get a $5 million lawsuit. She's going to win this $5 million lawsuit. First of all, there's a couple of reasons why she's not going to win this imaginary lawsuit, right? She's not going to win a lawsuit because she does not have a case. Any lawyer would have to do, any defense team that she's trying to sue, the state, whatever, are going to look at all the videos on YouTube and be all like, this lady needs to be admitted into a hospital because she's crazy. But to Jag, she's not really realizing that she's going too far. You're right, Miss T, the invincible lawyer that she doesn't have. She does not have a lawyer. No smart lawyer would represent her when she's acting like a buffoon. What's up, Miss Roslyn? Thank you for coming. Yeah, no lawyer is going to represent her at all. All they have to do is look at all her videos on YouTube of her acting a goddamn fool, and they'll be all like, oh, hell no. Like, this lady is crazy. You know what I mean? They're not going to look at her like that. That's a case they're going to lose. Now, a lawyer will take your money, but where's the money coming from? A lawyer will take your money. They know you're going to lose a case. You know, lawyers are all about the dollar. So they'll take the case, but they're going to look at that shit and be like, most of them will decline. The smart ones, they'll be like, nah, I can't help you. I'm sorry. Why doesn't Jag advise Gina to get the DNA test? Well, she over there trying to sue people, so that's why she ain't told her about the DNA test yet. I don't believe Gumbo has. I noticed that y'all been calling Legina lasagna and been calling Goomba gumbo. Is it like an autocorrect thing, or y'all really be calling them lasagna and gumbo? She has zero chances of winning, right? Right. After they see all the crazy shit you doing, there's no evidence of you being abused or anything like that. None at all. And you keep saying, my husband recorded me getting George Floyd. No, they did not record you getting that. We seen them throw your ass in the back of the ambulance because you needed to get, you needed to go to the hospital. But we did not see your ass. No. Right, Miss T. We don't need the DNA test. That's the thing too. They're gonna prolong this on and on and on. They're gonna make sure that this continues to where they can drag the storyline out. But I think now the Legina story is dried up, at least for me. Do we still need proof about Legina at this time? I don't think we need proof on Legina. I think at this point it's all yeah, we got all the evidence we need. Let me ask y'all, let's do a 30-second countdown real quick. Put a 1 in the chat if we still want the DNA test. Put a 2 in the chat, we don't need it. Right. Everybody put a 2. Yeah, we didn't. Now, Chantel, why'd you put a 1? we don't need it. We already knew the answer. Oh, that's a good one. Okay. So Chantel and Jessica, I think y'all on to something. Let's see how they spin it. But then I'm like, I don't know. I think at this time we need to let Legina just be, at least for me, I'm at this point, I'm all like, she like it, I love it. I was telling y'all that a few days ago that, hey, if Legina like it, I love it. I don't think we can do anything to convince her to change. Legina is right where she want to be. That song by Donnell Jones, Sweet Do the Dee. She's where she wanna be. She's there. Regina and Trees. Y'all going to hell. I'm telling y'all. But yeah, she's where she want to be at this time. Oh no! Yo, she really is. Yo, she had the Cooter Brown. She got Cooter Brown written all over her. He said, bro, she's the female version of John Yates, but John has 5% credibility over her. How is John doing still kicking? I guess he's still out there kicking, congratulations to him. But yeah, I would say at least he's partially credible. He ain't all the way credible, trust me. But at least he's partially credible compared to her. They all enjoy. I think she likes the witch stuff, though. I think honestly, Vanessa, I think she likes it. I think she was just saying shit about Nosy because she didn't like Nosy, but I think honestly she likes that whole thing because she be talking about Louisiana and all this other stuff, and it's kind of like, you was afraid because you said the girl was putting spells on you, but now you talk about Louisiana, you talk about you knew this person was a witch and all this stuff. Like, yeah, I think I don't think Jag like does spells or anything like that, but I think she is intrigued by it. Like she wants to play with that kind of stuff to see, ooh, maybe this is gonna be my new storyline. Jag is looking for a new storyline. Didn't I tell you guys the Legina story was gonna run dry and she was gonna come up with a new storyline all the time? I told you guys this. It's going to be a new storyline every weekend. When something runs dry, ooh, let me come up with something different. Let me come up with something crazy so I can have y'all talking about me. And this is what she's doing. I'm going to come up with something crazy and have y'all talking about me again. It's sad, Her went to a Babalu priest. Sounds super witchy. Did I say that right, Babalu? Oh, thank you, Miss Barbara, for becoming a member again. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think also Jag doesn't have like an actual, basically Jag doesn't have a manager. So she's able just to do all this crazy shit because nobody that's her manager would ever allow her to do any of this shit. Like I told you guys before, she should definitely be on tour, going to Europe and doing concerts and stuff where they still appreciate like the neo soul R&B music. Instead, she's going to open mics. She doesn't have performances. I just want to clarify that. For those of you who think that Jag be performing at these different places, no, it's more like she shows up and they be like, oh, we got Jaguar Wright in the building. Jag, can you come up and, sing a few songs and stuff like that? And so that's what Jag does. She's not a part of a band, because there's no way in hell. Why doesn't she have a band that she practice with and they go to different shows and stuff like that? Like, there's a lot of pieces that are missing. And if you want to act crazy, at least go on tour, like be all like, hey, I'm over here, blah, 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 I'm performing here. Make sure y'all check it out. I would have a tour calendar of the different places that I'm touring at. I would have some meet and greets. Like there's ways that you can go about it, because if you want to give people content and do all the crazy shit and you just want to blow up on YouTube, at least monetize it. Because like I said, I already exposed the secret that you can get Philadelphia for free. There was a few people that did tell me that they got it for free, but there was one person that told me that they weren't able to find it on Roku. But if you go to Roku, you can get the Philadelphia network for free, y'all. You meant to say karaoke. Yeah, I guess the karaoke night. I guess that's what they be doing, karaoke night. So when she doing her karaoke night, she calls that her tours. You're not doing performances. You are doing karaoke night at some dive bar somewhere. And then you go around and announce yourself. So they're all like, oh, do you know who Jaguar Wright is? And everybody's like, no, we don't even know who Jaguar Wright is. And so she pulls up like her old videos and stuff like that and tells them, they'll be like, oh, you used to be a singer? Well, can you want to sing a couple of songs? That's how it works. It's not anything to where They're paying her for like a performance or something like that. Oh, Queen Shay, we're called the Hospital Picture Crew. It's a hospital picture. For those of you that never noticed that. Right, Melanated Drip. Yes, Melanated Drip was the one that told me that they got it for free. So you can get that for free 99. Go over there to Roku, download the Philadelphia, and you get it for free 99. You don't need to go. And this is the thing too. She kept on saying that Goomba is stealing her money. I don't believe he's stealing her money. For me, I don't believe he's stealing her money. What I believe is that there is no money coming in. So when you have no money coming in, you're not going to be able to get any money because there's no funds there, right? So I don't believe that Goomba is stealing money, just for me. What I believe is that, like I said, there's no money coming in. Like where, who was really subscribing to the Philadelphia network like that? And then if you did pay your $9.99, you probably canceled a month later. You probably canceled a month later. You were all like, oh, this shit is whack. I'm not doing this. And especially another thing, Jack keeps on giving everything away on YouTube. When you give it away on YouTube, why would I need to subscribe anywhere else? You give it away for free. All I got to do is ask your two friends, not ask your two friends, watch your two friends, and you give them the information, just like the card thing. You gave them the information. Why would we need to do anything with it? You gave it to them. Why would we subscribe if you gave them the information? Or if you're going to keep doing that, it's pointless. I don't know what kind of deal she has with her ASCAP thing, or I don't know if she has ASCAP or BMI. That's what you get paid when you register your music and stuff like that. But then again, I don't know if Jaguar wrote her own song. So I don't even know if she gets any kind of royalties or anything like that, or anything heavy, because did she write her own music, or did she sing a song that somebody wrote her? Those are two different things, Whitney Houston, one of the greatest voices ever, did not write her songs. I don't think Whitney ever wrote a song. However, she sung the songs that other people did. So unfortunately, she gets a little cut, but it's not as much because she's not the writer of the music, So that's always an interesting point. I want to talk about the lady that Jag was on the phone with, because the lady, shout out to her. She was definitely professional. She definitely stuck in there. Like I said, I probably would have hung up the phone. I probably would have hung up the phone and been like, F you, Nunya, I skipped your, I probably, because the chat is moving. That's probably why I missed it. I'm sorry. That lady was professional. She hung in there. She actually seemed like she genuinely cared about Jag, because she knew she was batshit crazy. She actually seemed like she cared about Jag and was all like, well, ma'am, do you need help? You know what I mean? Do you need help? And so she took that abuse. That was verbal abuse. Saying, does your husband go into the bedroom with you guys know what I'm saying, right? That lady didn't deserve that. She did not deserve that. She didn't deserve that at all. And for you to put something why would you put that image in somebody's head? You know what I mean? Why would you put that image in somebody's head of something happening to their children? You were so sick in the head that you went to that level and thought that shit was funny and that shit needed to be recorded for all of us to hear it. Because you felt like the lady wasn't trying to help your husband. No, it's not that the lady didn't want to help your husband. Your husband doesn't need help. You're the cuckoo bird's nest that needs the fucking help. You know what I mean? You're the one that needs the help. The lady didn't need the lady was all like, well, your husband seems fine. You're not in any danger or anything like that. Why would I call on your husband? He's not calling the crisis hotline. And that's another thing too. You would think that she would have called 911 or something like to that effect, you know? Is having a nervous breakdown. She better get some rest. She, like I said, I honestly don't think that she's having a nervous breakdown. I think that she's trying to get her husband to take her back because she already still in the mama check allegedly. She need his check. She need Legina check. She need everybody check to survive. And so for her, she's all like, no, I need him to come back. That's money right there. I'm losing money if he doesn't come back. She's scaring the shit out of him and making him be all like, okay, I know I made the right decision. And granted, I honestly think that he's going to go back to Jag. He's gonna go back, y'all. He's going to go back. Unfortunately, it's taking a little bit longer for him to go back, but he's going to go back, and Jag is going to have her way, disrespect him, go back to the way it once was. She's going to drive him crazy to try to get him to do something, either to her or himself. The shit is dangerous, y'all. It's very dangerous. And the thing is, she is in full control. I don't believe that she's crazy enough not to know what she's doing. She's in full control of everything that she's doing. She is trying to be disrespectful. She is trying to F people over. She is trying to create a buzz because as long as she has some kind of clout and she can say, oh, I got 1 million views off of this and that, that's all she cares about. It's the 1 million views every time. You know, my video got 1 million views. Well, what's 1 million views if you ain't got $1 million in your pocket? Which one would y'all rather have? 1 million views or $1 million? And I'm slapping I don't know why I'm slapping my thigh. Like, because that's where my pocket is. That's why I'm slapping my thigh. But 1 million views does not equate to $1 million. And it wasn't even on your channel. So if you can't make your own shit pop, what the do you think you're gonna make? And I think that's why those YouTubers are still hanging around her and gaslighting her and getting her to do all this crazy shit because they're hoping. And I told you guys this a month ago. You're not going to get 1 million views with Jag anymore. Whatever she has said it. It's done. It's over with. We already know there's 1 billion channels that have already reported on it. And secondly, she has already said everything about the industry. At this point, if she's talking about newer artists and stuff like that, it's all like, you don't know those new artists. Like, how would you know anything about that? When it comes to the Diddy and Jay-Z's, okay, we can listen to you. But you don't know nothing about Chloe. You didn't know anything about Summer Walker. That's why she checked your ass. You don't know anything about Megan Thee Stallion. You don't know anything about Tory Lanez. But of course, you got to give your opinion on them, even though you don't know them. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. You make sense on all points. I believe this is scripted soap opera. Right. She believes that she's going to get some kind of TV deal. And thank you, Schmopey. I appreciate that. But she believes that she's going to get some kind of TV deal. She thinks that the TV deal is coming. Yes, I did interview her. But Sun Goddess, were you being shady or something? And granted, every time that Jag has came on my channel, it wasn't a pre-interview thing. Like, it wasn't like a scheduled interview. Like, Jag will pop up on you. That's how it worked. So it was never a situation where I was all like, oh, I'm going to use Jag to try to get 1 million views and stuff like that. You know what I mean? She popped up on my channel, and you can go back and watch. Now, did I cut up some of those videos and make it into parts and went back and fact check some of the stuff that she was saying? Yes, because I knew you guys were pissed at me, and y'all like AT2, y'all let this lady you let this lady ramble, and she was just spewing out bullshit. She don't know this and that. And so I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna chop up those videos of the shit she was saying, go and fact check, be like, this is what Jack said, this is the actual fact, I did it. And so, I checked the information. So I did my part. Did I get some views from it? Yes, I didn't get a million views, but I got some views from it. But she popped up on my shit. So that it is what it is, But I'm not constantly having Jag on my channel every day. I am a content creator. Thank you, Wendy. I appreciate the super sticker. But I'm not having her on my channel constantly every day. I'm not having her, control my channel. Because that's another thing. A lot of people will have her get on there and control the whole fucking thing. Like, you're not controlling my channel. Like, this is still my channel at the end of the day. TV requires insurance. Her mental demonstrations will never qualify. Right. I don't see it ever qualifying her for TV. People compare her to Krishan and Blueface and stuff like that. But I think at least with Krishan and Blueface, like, you'd be like, hey, do you know how to sign the dotted line? Do you know how to do this? Yes, they know. To me, I believe that Krishan and Blueface know how to act behind the scenes. Or it could just be me. But I think they know how to act behind the scenes. Like, I think that's a character that they're portraying. With Jag, she's too much of a liability. And that's saying a lot, because it's all like, well, damn, Krishan is a liability. Yes, she is. But I think when you say, hey, do you want this check for 10,000? I think she would straighten up. If she want her check, she know how to act. With Jag, she's just going to be off the hook. Yeah, there's no off switch. Right, Vanessa. That's what I was trying to say. There's no off switch. Oh, did y'all hit that like button, by the way? Hold on. Let me check, because I'll be talking and then I'll be having like 500 people in the chat, and then it only be like 30 likes. Y'all some shady Oh yeah, get them likes up. Yeah, get them likes up. Now, I ain't like the other content creators and all, like, I ain't gonna give you the tea until you hit that like button. I ain't gonna do that. But I'm gonna give y'all 30 seconds to get y'all act together and hit that damn like button right now. Right. Thank you. I appreciate that. Holding people hostage. I ain't gonna give you the tea until I get 300 likes, and then you get 300 likes, right? And then they ain't got no tea. You could have went to another channel and got it without doing the likes and all that bullshit. But anyway, I ain't gonna hate on nobody. However they get their likes and how they get their likes. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that, Tasha. Or is it Asha? Is it just Asha? Or is the one supposed to be a T? I'm sorry. But yeah. That thing is getting tiresome, really. The whole, if you don't cash at me, or if you don't do this, I ain't gonna do this and that. No, ain't nobody want all that shit. Just give us the information and get your ass off. Okay, it's Asha. Okay, thank you for correcting me. Thank you. Yeah, it's all like, hurry up, give us the information and get your ass off. We ain't got time to be waiting to get the likes up and all that shit, Shit, trying to hold us hostage and shit like that, acting like Jaguar. Yeah, but with Jag, she's going to try to force this man to be back with her, no matter what. She is going to go the extra mile, the extra limit. She is willing to probably jump out a window. Now, I don't think she's willing to like herself, but I do think that she's willing to like jump out a window or something like that, something crazy, just for this man to come back. And I think Goomba still loves her, so he might be willing. Like if he's seen her vulnerable. One thing about men that you guys don't know. Oh, thank you, Sarla. I appreciate that. Thank you. Love you back. One thing about men is that some of us who are like a little weaker, because I used to be weak back in the day too. I used to, see a woman, she seemed like weak and she's going through a hard time. I would want to save her. And sometimes you put on your cape to be Captain Save-A-Ho, and you shouldn't put on your cape to be Captain Save-A-Ho. And this is what's going to happen. He's going to put back on his cape, be Captain Save-A-Ho, and try to come and save the day, but he doesn't need to. Like, take off your cape. You know what I mean? Take off your cape. You ain't got to come and be Captain Save-A-Ho. Oh, Badge, you got. Hold on, Badge. Let me help you out real quick, Badge. Let me help you out. Oh, and by the way, if I was, that would be my business, right? Okay. So here Goomba. This is the towel, by the way. He come in with his cape. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I'm not feeling bad for Goomba because he still contacted. Oh, scamwar. I like that. I like that. Scamwar, and complicit with her behaviors. Yeah, I wouldn't say like he's totally innocent. I wouldn't, I wouldn't say he's totally innocent. However, in this certain situation where she's talking about his family, I can relate to that more than anything. But yeah, so he got on his cape, right? He's a like do do do, coming to save the day and shit like that. Dun, dun, dun. And so he's coming in with his cape. She's gonna go through a rough time. First she's gonna cuss him out. Then she's gonna do crying videos and shit like that. I mean, we already see her playbook, right? And he's gonna come in with the cape, dun, 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 dun. And then he's gonna feel bad for her, and then she's gonna take his check. Because I know she's the one that controls the money. She's playing like, oh, Goomba's taking my money. She's trying to get sympathy so you guys can send her cash apps. It's a mental thing that she's doing. If I tell you guys this man is stealing my money, you guys are going to want to give me money. She's playing a game. I believe that man probably hasn't even touched her money. Probably has only touched his money. Barely probably even takes any money out the account. He probably paid his cell phone bill, and she's tripping, thinking that this man stole her money. She's lying, y'all. She is full of shit. She's constipated. She's full of shit, y'all. How much stuff does a person have to do to you for you to just know they are not the one for you? That's true. I'll destroy you if I can't have you. Right. That's what it is. Like, if I can't have you, no one will. Don't SZA got a song like that? The Kill Bill song? That's what it's about. If I can't have you, no one will. And so Jag is taking that to heart. She even, I don't know if y'all seen, but earlier she even showed like their old house. First of all, I feel bad for whoever living there, because now you don't put this person's house on full blast, like, and it's not safe for them anymore because of your cuckoo crazy ass. So you put these people house that own it now, and you was like, oh, I remember that this was our first house together, blah blah blah. Okay, it's good for your memories, but don't be showing people that house. You putting those people in danger. Like, the thing about Jag is that anybody who hangs around Jag is in danger. Anybody who hangs around her is in danger. Goomba, in danger. Sam, in danger. Legina, in danger, but she might like it. Her mama, in danger. Everybody who hangs around her. Solar, he was in danger. He didn't really get his ass whooped. He more got sat on by Goomba, but he potentially could have got his ass whooped. He's in danger. Everybody that messes around with her is always in danger. Messing with her. I would never want to be around nobody that causes craziness. And I want to say something too, because a sharp mouth motherfucker keeps saying that Jag bought me a ticket to go see Linnell and then I didn't go, blah, 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 all that stuff. So let me just tell this story real quick, because I want to get this shit out the way. So, what's up, Shaniqua? Thank you for coming. So this is what happened. Jag had invited me out to Vegas. What she didn't know is that I was already going to Vegas, and she was all, but I was hanging out with my family, so I really didn't know if I would have the time and stuff like that, right? And so I was all like, "Oh, Vegas, like I might be out there. I'll see what I can do." Didn't let her know that I was going to be there until I was already there. So, she was all like, "I would like to invite you to my table. We're gonna see Linnell, blah blah blah." So so it was Saturday night, and that time she was trying to get me and the other guy with the crown to be friends and all that shit, right? She was trying to get us to be friends, and we are supposed to meet up and all that stuff. She was like, "Hey, I need to know if you can make it. Can you make it? Because I need to get the ticket now." And I was like, "Don't get the ticket." I was all like, "If anything, if I end up going, I'll get my own ticket, but please don't get the ticket. Don't spend it because I'm still with my family." I ended up being with my family most of the time when I was in Vegas because I haven't seen them in a long time because they're family and you should hang around your fucking family. So I hung out with my fucking family. And so that's what I did. So Jag is telling people that she bought a ticket and I didn't go. No, I told you not to. Now I could be petty and post the text messages, but I don't even want to do that. Unlike you, I'm not going to record phone calls and shit like that. I don't give a damn. But I told you I couldn't go because I was hanging with my family. And if I could go, I would then swing, I would swing it or whatever and, just end up getting my own ticket. So this narrative that, oh yeah, she spent money on you, and first of all, she didn't buy my plane ticket, she didn't buy my hotel, she didn't do any of that. You know who did the plane ticket, the hotel, car service, and all that shit? You know who did that for me? My parents. Because if I needed something and they wanted to see me, they would spend the money. So my parents did that. Jag did not put me in no hotel. She did not get my plane ticket. She did not get all this shit. She is full of shit. Stop telling people that you did something for me. And I knew your ass was going to. This is one of the reasons why I also said no. Because Jag is one of those motherfuckers that will hold it over your head. She will hold that shit over your head and be all like, "Oh, remember when I got you this, I got you that." If the other YouTubers are fine with that, be my guest. But I knew what kind of game she played. You already know you already know what somebody is trying to do, right? You already know what they're trying to do. They're trying to say, "Oh, I did this and I did that. You would be nothing without me. You're not this. You're not shit." Jag would play those mental games. So I already knew that. And so she's trying to run with a lie saying that she did this and that for me. Total bullshit. She wouldn't. She wouldn't. Just like when she recorded that phone call, I was like, "You said you used to live in Oakland, right?" I was like, "You said you used to live in Oakland." "Well, we ain't with that fake shit." That's what I went off on her. I was like, "Well, we ain't with that fake shit." That's when I went off on her and stuff like that because she was pulling that fake shit. Now she's used to doing it with the other people, but she ain't gonna do that with me. Let me give you a list of people I'm not. You're not gonna play me like I'm a fucking fool. I ain't these other YouTubers. You ain't gonna play me and make me seem like a goddamn fool. I'm gonna give it right back to you. I'm gonna give it right back to you. The disrespect that you showed me, I'm gonna show it to you. Never, 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 never will I ever let somebody play me again for a fool. I've been doing this shit for almost 3 years. I've been doing this shit for almost 3 years, and I have been through a lot of shit. Now, have I been through everything on YouTube? No, obviously. But I've been through enough to know the game and how people play around. So I was never going to let this woman have any kind of advantage or any kind of say so over me to be able to play me or make me seem like I'm stupid or like I was a fool. I seen it coming. Now, the only thing she could say she got a step above me was that she recorded my phone call. But like I said, it didn't expose anything. It wasn't all like, I told her that I had gonorrhea, you know. And if I did have gonorrhea, I either took a shot or a pill for it, but I didn't tell her like I had gonorrhea. So okay, what were you exposing? I know that was a little extreme, y'all, but I was just giving an example. I know that was extreme. But you recorded it and gave it to another person to try to expose me and stuff like that. Like, what? Huh? What were you exposing? You weren't exposing, right? Thank you, Smokey. Like, what were you exposing? What's up, Jennifer Loves Hewitt? Like, what were you exposing? You didn't expose anything. Like, oh, okay, you recorded it. Okay, all right. Now, I was upset because it was an invasion of privacy. And I could, do the whole lawyer thing and say you recorded my phone call and stuff like that. But I ain't gonna, like I said, why? The only reason why you sue somebody is when you know you're gonna get something back. You don't sue anybody that ain't got shit to lose. She ain't got shit to lose. This is why she's able to go to the police department and act the fool. This is why she's able to call people and act like a terrorist. She's able to do that because she has nothing to lose. Any one of us who are, citizens of the United States that actually do shit would not act like that because we know we have shit to lose. But for her, she doesn't give a damn. She does not give a damn because she ain't got shit to lose. And maybe, granted, maybe I was like, well, shit, AT2, maybe you should act a little crazy, Maybe you should act a little crazy and try to, get your subscribers up or, your TikTok and stuff. Like, I would do it more on TikTok because that's where it would kind of pay off. But, maybe you should do some crazy stuff. And it's all like, I'm willing to do certain things, but there's just there's just too much pride in me, There's way too much pride in me to do some of the shit that I have seen her do. It's not worth it. It is not worth it. And like I said, I don't believe that the lady is crazy. I think this is all calculated and this is all a part of her plan. This is what she does to try to get people to pay attention to her or get her 1 million views. Like I said, the 1 million views is not going in, it's not money in her pocket. It's just the publicity. But this ain't got you a new record deal. This ain't got you a new album. This ain't got you any more tour dates. Like, I'm waiting to see what comes of this. We haven't seen that, honestly, because with all the craziness that Jag is doing. Oh, let me ask y'all. Y'all know I love to do the 30-second countdown. That's my thing, right? That's where everybody got it from, but they won't tell you that. Let me ask you guys. Has Jag acting crazy made you want to listen to her music? Put a 1 in the chat, yes. Put a 2 in the chat, no. I don't think nobody put a 1. Nobody said like, "Oh, let me go look at her discography." Ain't nobody said that. Now, one damn person put a 1 in the chat. Like, ain't nobody. If anything, it made us come to YouTube, but it didn't make us go like, "Oh, let me go ahead and look up her discography." Oh, is this the real her? Can somebody click on her name and check if this is the real Jag or this is just somebody trolling? Ain't nobody trying to trap him. Bobby done laced that weed. Jag, ain't nobody laced the weed. Ain't nobody laced it. Because if they laced it, your crazy ass was smoking it. Ain't nobody laced the weed. You got to stop saying that. You put them people business out there, but you was fine with it until you got pissed off. Until you got pissed off, that's when all of a sudden they doing drugs and everything else. Every time you have a falling out with somebody, all of a sudden they the worst people in the world. Never when you're friends with them, they're doing A, B, C, and D. It's always when you have a falling out with them, oh, they've been doing this, that, and that, and this. Why is it never beforehand? Did somebody say block? No, don't block her. Don't block her. We talking about her. She got the right to be here. Hold on. Let me make sure she ain't blocked because that's what she said last time. She was like, AT2 blocked me. Let me make sure. I'll unblock it. Hold on. And again, I don't have Tokyo Tony blocked. She blocked me, so it's the other way around. Just checking, y'all. Hold on, let me check. Doop, 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 doop. Okay, no, she's not blocked. She is not blocked. Okay, I just wanted to check just in case she tried to pull that. You blocked me. I guess she blocked. Oh yeah, she probably blocked y'all. Yeah, she probably blocked some of y'all. Okay, okay. I just wanted to make sure. Hold on, hold on. Let me go back to my stream yard. Okay, here we go. Yeah, if y'all couldn't see her, she probably blocked y'all. Damn, did she block half of y'all? She blocked you too? Damn. Okay, but yeah, she ain't blocked. But anyway, like I was saying, you can't be trying to destroy those people' business and stuff like that. That shit ain't right. Because you could really get somebody. What if the police really did think that they were doing something and they came in and raided the place, and it could turn out bad. We've been talking about this, a lot lately, about calling the police on black people like that, because you never know what might happen. And so for you to do that, that's putting them in a bad situation. You don't know what could happen. Thank God they are like, oh, this lady crazy, so we know we can't trust what she say. But what if they did? They would have been like, yo, this lady is saying they're dealing drugs, they lacing it with fentanyl and all that stuff. But you still alive, so you smoked it, so obviously it was good. It was good to you, like you was smoking it until now. Now, oh, they lacing it, and they're doing this and that. You got to produce some receipts. This is the thing, Jag. You got to produce receipts. All this stuff that you say about Goomba, this and that, the industry, you ain't produced no receipts. None. Where are the police reports? We want to see the police reports. Bobby selling that lace fentanyl weed to children. Good. I'ma shut it all down. Goomba done lost his mind pistol with me and stole my Jag. Where? What? Listen. This is what I'll say. I cannot say 100% that there has never been no DV situation. However, do we know of something that recently happened? No, we have not seen that. We've seen you go off on him. We've seen you put your hands on him, but we haven't seen the other way around. Now, verbally abusive, okay, we'll give you that. But we have not seen this man be abusive to you at all. And especially if you claim a pistol, we would see marks on your face. We would see marks on your face. A slap or something like that. Okay, yeah, you can hide the marks, or you might not get a mark. But you're saying pistol? Come on now. Come on now. You ain't right for that. Because if anybody else didn't know how you be playing these YouTube games, he could be in danger. That's the thing. We on here, we know the little YouTube games and shit like that, right? So just imagine somebody doesn't know the little YouTube games and how people can be petty and disgusting. Just imagine what would happen to that man. And then you're crying saying that you want him back and all this shit, right? But then you're telling everybody that he beat you and all this. Why would you want somebody like that? Oh, I gotta keep her comments up. Damn, I think I lost the damn comment, y'all. I think I lost it. Hold on. Yeah, it's too far gone. Oh no, here it is. But yeah, here's the thing. If we were to actually believe it and something was to happen to that man that maybe don't know y'all situation, how y'all get down, it could very much well be a bad situation for him. I would hate that. I don't even know the guy. Don't, I have a little bit of, sympathy for him. But other than that, that would be all bad. That would be bad. I would hate that to happen to you. That's why you need to stop going down to the police station and stop trying to egg them on. It's one thing they pull you over for a busted headlight, and they doing this, that, and that, and this. But it's another thing if you're provoking them and trying to get them to do something to you. That's crazy. Why would you ever want to do that shit? Why would you want to put yourself in there? Don't you want something to live for? Or is it like, oh, I just want to go down in a blaze of glory, and as long as people talking about me, I don't care if I die? Because that's what it seemed like. Is that what you really want? Is that what you really want? You want to go down in a blaze of glory just to say, oh, the people loved it. The people are watching me. And again, you can't sue them. You will not be able to sue them. Your actions have been well documented on YouTube. Soon as somebody pull up Jaguar Wright, I don't even think your music come up when you pull up Jaguar Wright. I think the first thing are all the videos about Jaguar Wright. I don't even think your music pull up. That's a bad thing. Your music should be the first thing that pull up when we put up Jaguar Wright in YouTube. Let me see. Storm Monroe, Night and Day, my video because I'm live right now. Another video about Legina, another content creator, and another content creator. Yeah, your music is not the first thing that pop up. That's a problem, Jag. Your music should be the first thing that pops up, not us talking about you. Because if you look up at Nicki Minaj, you'll see her music pop up. You look up at Rihanna, her music pop up. You put up Tupac, his music pops up. This looks spiritual. What Black Beauty say? If she loved her husband, she wouldn't do this publicly. He would be dumb as right. AT2 encourage her to check herself into. No, I'm not encouraging her to do that. Trust me, she's aware of what she's doing. She is aware of what she's doing. No disrespect, Andre, but she's completely aware of what she's doing. I do not believe that this lady needs help. I mean, everybody needs help, but she's very much aware of what she's doing. Let me tell you, just like I said, when you talk to Jag on the phone, she's a completely different person and she knows exactly what she's saying. When you talk to her on YouTube and she goes off and crazy, that's the entertainer. That's the person. But I guess we talk to Jackie when she's on the phone, but when she's on YouTube, she's Jaguar. She knows exactly what she's doing. Every move that she does is calculated. Now, if she's not taking her medicine, that's on her. If she choosing not to take it, that's on her. She want to be crazy, let her be crazy. We'll be here for the entertainment. That's what you want, right? You want the entertainment. Every weekend or every few days, she is going to have to find a way to top herself. I thought going to jail was the icing on the cake, but I guess her harassing, calling people is the icing on the cake now. But I don't even think that's the icing on the cake. I think there's going to be something to where it's going to be whatchamacallit. How do I put it? It's going to be something where we can't even think of some weird shit to do, right? Like it's going to be something just so crazy and bizarre. We're not even expecting it. I think like her next thing is to open up an OnlyFans. I think that's her next career move. Jaguar Wright is going to open up an OnlyFans. I definitely see her doing that. That's going to be her next move because she needs to be able to shock us, and that's what she wants to do. Everything else has already been done. She's gonna have to start an OnlyFans, and that's gonna be her other source of income and shit like that. I don't even think just I'm just realizing all of y'all saying like, that's nasty. But I mean, what else can she do, y'all? What else can she do? It's kind of dried up, you know? For now, it's interesting. Like, don't get me wrong. For now, it's interesting. But I think the money well done sucked dry at this point. People are becoming less interested as it goes on. And I know your whole thing is to like, oh, let me go ahead and use YouTube as a vessel to do A, B, C, and D. But how is it getting your music out there? How is it putting you on tour? How is it helping you personally? I don't see it helping you any kind of way. All this craziness. At least like when the Kardashians do something, they're getting a check for it. Krishan and Blueface, it's at least promotion for their TV show. But I don't see it actually helping you or doing anything for you. Like, what is it doing? It ain't doing shit for you. Acting erratic and doing all this crazy shit is not doing anything for you. I mean, if anything, let me just say, put this out here. Let me say thank you, because I mean, it's getting the clicks and the views, right? But are they subscribing to Philadelphia? How is it helping you? That's what we're waiting for. How is it helping you? It ain't helping you. What the B sector be saying? They be saying like this that type of teaching that you can't even pay for. Oh, this is that type of teaching that you got to pay for. Because at least I'm being honest with you. Because I think what you wanted was somebody who was going to lie and bullshit with you, just like the other YouTubers do. They'll talk about you when you're not on the screen and off camera. They'll be like, oh, yeah, I think she's doing this, A, B, and C. And then as soon as you click that link and hop up on their StreamYard, they'll be like, oh, Jag, can you please? Y'all see it, right? Y'all see it. They be talking hella shit. But as soon as Jag click that link, they be on hush mode. Am I lying, y'all? Let me know if I'm lying. Let me take a drink while y'all tell me if I'm lying or not. They be on hush mode. They be all like, oh, yeah, da-da-da-da-da. Especially the one that likes to go to station head, be talking hella shit, but then be silent. Mute. I'll be like, oh. Cat got your tongue? Like, huh? Right, everybody agree. They be silent. I'm like, yo, this lady is just on the internet. Maybe, I ain't thought about this. Maybe they have given her personal information, and so that's why they can't. I've never given like any kind of personal information, and we just had a conversation. But shit, I give you guys all my personal information anyway. So I mean, there's shit. I ain't got no secret really. But yeah. And maybe they gave their personal information, maybe they gave their address, name, whatever, right? And so maybe that's why they're scared. That's just a theory that I'm putting out there. I don't know that for a fact. That's just a theory, y'all. But it makes you wonder, right? Because I'm all like, they say all this shit, and then they be like, just quiet. Oh yeah, make sure y'all hit that damn like button. Thank you. Definitely. Did y'all hit that? Hold on, because we only had 100 and something. Now it's 600 people up in here. We better be having. We had 250. That ain't good enough. We're gonna do a 30-second countdown so we can get them likes up. Or actually, let me play a commercial for you guys. Hold on, because you guys know I love some crab legs. So if y'all want to donate to the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, so I can get some crab legs, or send a super chat, super sticker.
Girl, he was supposed to have go get him a lawyer. Instead, he was at the buffet eating crab legs, sucking on crab legs. Girl, he was over there just cracking them crab legs and sucking on them and eating them. Girl, he didn't go get him a lawyer. He was at the buffet eating the crab legs. Girl, oh girl, you know I got the receipts, girl.
That commercial still cracks me up. For those of you who are new to the channel, basically someone said that I had stole everybody money, and instead of getting a lawyer, I went and was at the casino and I went to the buffet and ate some crab legs. That's where the whole joke come from. A lot of people don't know. I forgot. A lot of y'all are new, so I got to explain that. And so when the lady said that I stole the people money and went to the casino eating crab legs, I actually thought it was funny. So I turned it into a commercial. So that's where that comes from, by the way. Mrs. Stove. Yo, did y'all ever know? Okay. Now this is none of my business, so I shouldn't say this, but let me just drop this this information on Stovall. Miss Michael. So Miss Michael Stovall, right, was all like, yeah, Perry cashed at me, blah, 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 blah. And so Stovall had showed like all these things that had said Perry Sanders, right? But if you look, it all said expired because he was trying to say, yeah, they paid me to do X, Y, and Z. You already know what he said they paid him to do, X, Y, and Z. But it all said expired. Let me tell you something. You can send like fake Cash App requests to people and then say somebody sent it to you, but you obviously see that it's a request and those expired, right? So what ended up happening is that he's sending it to a Perry Sanders, but he's not sending it to the right one because there was never any kind of money exchange or any kind of thing like that. The dude's crazy cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. He's just like Jag. That's where he wants to be the new Jaguar Wright. That's what he want to do. But he can't. He can't. He doesn't even know what he's doing, and he's not that entertaining. We just like making fun of him because, you know, he cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but, you know, we ain't going to get no real clicks and views off of a Michael video. Let's be honest. And thank you, Nelly, for the super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm going to have me some crab legs. I'm telling you. But yeah, and here's the thing too. This is just in general with all YouTubers and stuff like that. They'll try to do the most to try to convince people of a certain story. Because basically it's like reality TV on YouTube, right? Everybody kind of has their storyline. Like I would say my storyline, and it's the people that made this my storyline. I had to defend myself when I was under attack by a whole bunch of YouTubers and stuff like that. And now, you know, I done came out, you know, I rose out the ashes and to prove them wrong. That's kind of like my storyline on YouTube. Like some people's storyline is like dragging certain people for doing this and that or creating beefs because they don't have any kind of real story or content themselves. So, you know, people try to play mentally on you. Thank you, Ronnie. I appreciate that. Thank you for the $4.99. I appreciate that. So yeah, people have like their different storylines that they run with on YouTube. So, with Stovall, with Jaguar, they're running with different storylines and stuff like that, try to get people emotionally invested in them. And hey, it might pay off, but I don't think it's paying her off because, like I said, how many people have really subscribed to Philadelphia? Not too many people, you know? Not too many people have subscribed to Philadelphia. And like I said, you can get it for free. Philadelphia still comes free 99. The broke begging ass crackhead with the busted. Oh, I was wondering like who you were talking about. I was all like the busted ass. I was like, who? Now I get who you talking about. Oh, I gotta blow my nose. Hold on, y'all. I don't want to come out here with boogers and shit like that. But yeah, and then some people's storyline is on autopilot. It's the same shit you don't heard of. Like how Tokyo Tony Carr is broken down but we see her ass in the car driving. I need a new transmission. How are you driving your car? Get this, y'all. How are you driving your car if you need a new transmission? It don't make any sense. It's a plot. It's a plot. Wait, who said backup? Backup sing? Oh, Lola. Hey, I can't say you lying. Right, Blazing. I agree with you, but this is what she wants, though. That's the problem. I totally agree with you, but this is what she wants. She does not want to take a break. Remember last time with the whole surviving thing, that kind of chased her away and got her away and stuff like that. But um she came back for vengeance. That's basically her thing. I'm coming back to get what's mine, get what's old. That's the way she's feeling. Please subscribe to the new platform. On Hillbilly Dish Network. $3.50 a month. I love it. You gotta love it. I'm telling you. But yo, 70, that threw me all the way off. That threw me all the way off. I appreciate you. Thank you for that. The best people tell us what we need to hear, not what we want to hear. They try to keep it real. Right, exactly. Maybe she wasn't a megastar, but she has stood on stages with greats, also singing the hooks for people like Jay-Z is, I can read it here, is a career your voice didn't get you no hooks. True. I mean, we can say that she sung on stages with people, but, is Jaguar a part of pop culture? Like, do we put her as one of the greats? She stood on stages with the greats. That's the thing. She stood on stages with the greats, but is she great herself? I don't know. I don't know. Jag was taking a bubble bath like Rev Run. All right, now y'all just being funny now. Oh, he didn't really leave. Feels like Stockholm said. Oh, you think he didn't really leave? Do you guys think he's a part of the act? I didn't even think like that. Thank you, WNK. I appreciate that. Thank you. Damn. And yes, Jag has an amazing voice. Never can deny that. She does. Or what's left of it. But anyway, do y'all think that he might be a part of the plot? Like, this is just a thing, like, hey, I need you to go over here for a minute and act like we broke up, but they're really still to. Yo, do you think they playing us like that? Yeah, it's the King's console, right? Or did he change it to something else? I didn't even think about that. No, he's hurt. Okay. Oh, somebody left a good comment about me. Thank you, Intangible. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, very could much be a plot or a new storyline. How we got back together. It could be, hey, that could be a thing. Yes, Goomba is part of the act. Come on now. Damn. I'm feeling bad for this guy, and now I don't. Has anyone checked on Jill Scott? If Jaguar knows where she lives, she's. No, I don't think they're near each other. I actually do know where Jill Scott. Well, I don't know where she lives, but I know the city. I won't say it just for her safety. It's a skit. Okay, a lot of y'all. Okay, See, I wasn't even going to do a poll question because I was thinking like, no, I don't think this is fake, but hell, let me do one real quick. Hold on. Okay. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys think that Goomba is a part of this. Put a 2 in the chat if you think it's or actually no, that's going to confuse me. Let me know if you guys think this storyline is fake or real. So put fake in the chat or put real in the chat if you think that the storyline is fake or real. Let me know in the chat. Ugh. Damn, this is really mixed. I'll say this. Jag trying to bring back Mad TV. It does seem like some kind of skit. It really does. But I'll say this. I do think there is some realness to this, but I do feel now that I'm looking at y'all, this might be a storyline. They might be in on this together because, I mean, look at it. The perfect story is to make Goomba look like a bag. Make Goomba look like the victim, right? So Goomba's all like, hey guys, I need money. Can you guys send me money? Now, he hasn't done this yet, right? So he hasn't done this shit yet, right? He hasn't asked for any money or for us to give him this and that and that and this, right? However, if he starts asking for money, are we more inclined to give him money now that he's saying that he broke up with Jag, or would we still not give him any money? I feel like we would want to help him out. He's all like, hey, I'm really down on my luck. This woman done stole my money, because nobody's believing that he stole Jaguar's money, right? Nobody believes that he stole Jag's money. But if he say like, hey, this lady stole my money, we're more inclined to give him money than Jag. Some of y'all probably are like, nah, I wouldn't give none of them no money. Damn. Oh, that's a good one. Okay. So for now, what I'm going to say is that it probably started off as a plot. Oh, hold on. Somebody had some good. Yeah, I've seen a lot of you say this. It probably started off as a plot to bring publicity to their production company, but things might have got out of hand. Right. I definitely think so too. I think it got out of hand, and now there's no taking it back. So I think at first it started out as a storyline, and now the shit is full blown real. I guess lasagna. Stop calling her lasagna, y'all, because it's getting me to say lasagna. Legina, I guess she's at the house and stuff like that. Wasn't she doing singing lessons yesterday, or was that a couple of days ago, y'all? So I guess Jag is gonna put her on the album or something like that. I don't know. I guess Jag is going to put her on an album or get her like an EP coming. Hey, the more the merrier, you know. But if legit, let me tell you, because I wasn't a natural born singer. I did vocal lessons and stuff like that. And I need to go back doing vocal lessons. So I know some people were saying Legina can't sing and stuff like that. But I think that if she is properly trained, she can. It's all about the placement of your tongue and the way your mouth moves. That's how, you learn to sing and stuff like that. It's like a placement of your tongue, the way your mouth moves and stuff like that. That's how she can develop a listen, as much auto-tune as there is. I got a song where, and I haven't released it ever, but I have a song where it's like hella auto-tune on it. Auto-tune can make you sound like the greatest singer in the world. Right. See, SMA know what I'm talking about. You can train yourself to sing. Or you can get the training to actually learn how to sing and stuff like that. She is not a lost cause yet. Yet is the key word. It's been the end of Black History Month, and what I wanted to do for you guys is just sing Lift Every Voice and Sing, because I feel like some of y'all, especially some of y'all Black people, have been acting a fool all Black History Month, so I feel like we need a song. And so I want to sing, lift every voice and sing. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Oh, lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let us resound loud as the rolling sea. Woo! Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Thank you, everyone. Okay, let me turn this shit off. But I want to say thank you, everybody, for checking out the. I couldn't find my. Oh, there's my microphone. I couldn't find my microphone, so I had to use the remote. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for checking out the show. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. We had an amazing show. I will be back later. I want to talk about the Murdoch case and stuff like that. Give my final thoughts. That one's going to be a little controversial, but make sure you guys check out some of the video. I did like hella videos, honestly, I only did 2, but I chopped them up and stuff like that. So check out some of the previous videos. And other than that, y'all, we out. Deuces, y'all.